Up, it's the Hungry Millennial, back with another proactive pragmatism. Today's proactive pragmatism comes from the motivational speaker, Inky Johnson. Inky Johnson's quote, "Perspective always drives performance." So, a lot of times in life, we get to a point where we need to reset expectations because we get very, very comfortable. It might be a job, it might be with family, it might be with our health, it might be with our children. But what's gonna build better perspective is the fact that all of those things can go away and cease in a moment. When we decide that we're gonna let off and become too comfortable, our health starts to go into disarray. When we decide that we're gonna get comfortable in a job and do the minimal and not put in extra effort or not diversify our portfolio by gaining extra job experience, a lot of those jobs can go away. For the longest time period, many of our parents as millennials, they told us to go get government jobs, get state jobs, work at the factory. It's good, it's solid work. But what we're seeing in an industry that is overwhelmed by tech is people going out and a lot of these jobs, a lot of these manufacturing jobs, these blue collar jobs are going away. Even the office lady's job, I deliver in Decatur as a FedEx guy. And when I deliver, a lot of times I'll see different employees I've been doing the job for about a year and a half, and I'll see different employees in certain spaces where other people used to be. A lot of people are retiring at rapid rates. A lot of people are being cut because they no longer have the manufacturing budget that they used to have. A lot of things are going tech. You walk into a McDonald's, you got a computer screen. Obviously, working at McDonald's is not an optimal job. Those jobs to pay the bills. And what happens when you can't pay the bills? Now that brings perspective. When you have a big family and everything's going well, y'all doing all the holidays, everything, and everything's working out. But then there's a death in the family. The person that was the bridge to that family is no longer the bridge to that family. Now, how do you pick up the pieces? And if you were on the outskirts of the family, it makes it even harder to reconcile that death. So make sure that you're maintaining a perspective where you analyze what's going on and not get too comfortable, especially in those things. Like personally, my impoverished background me build perspective. I was raised with five sisters. I was the only boy. My dad he has a son on his side, my little brother. But being raised around so many girls, we didn't have, it had nothing to do with them being girls, but how many kids we had. We didn't have a lot of resources. So time and time again, I found myself having to wear their, regular t-shirts and stuff like that, and having a lot of hand-me-downs. It built a lot of perspective. When a lot of, individuals that I grew up with, their family members, they had nice clothes, they had Jordans, they had all of those things. And, I used to wonder, like, why can't I get the nice stuff? And, even when I lived with my father, it was one of those things where if I wanted something, we were going to have to go work for it. And 9 times out of 10, and at the time I didn't understand, but now it built perspective because I realized, like, I don't have to wear everything name brand just to look good. I can focus on my body, something me for a lifetime to up the ante and make my life better. And I use that, as a pillar, like, this is me, right? I can love myself. And if I love myself, that's going to radiate outwards. So in life, we have to be careful not to get too comfortable, not to get too complacent, because life can rear its nasty head in front of us. And we have to be ready to embrace that. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be the most amazing experience you've ever had in your entire life. But by having perspective and maintaining that humility and pushing the envelope, going above and beyond every now and then, here and there, just trying to do exceptional things. It'll build you a different perspective, a different outlook on life, to where like when something comes up, you're like, oh man, this is not affecting me because I've been here before. I've had hardship and I'm gonna keep pushing. So this is Hungry Millennial with a quote by Inky Johnson: perspective always drives performance. Gain that perspective and then perform at high levels. Hungry Millennial out.